Hey folks, Arizona Guy here. It is January 21st, 2025. It's official. President Trump has been the president for one entire day, and things are already changing. But what I don't understand is the price of gas in Arizona has actually risen slightly. It was down to like $2.89, and now it's back up to $3.19 a gallon. So hopefully Trump is going to get in there and start drilling and do something about the price of gas. That's the main thing. And the price of groceries have got to come down. I mean, every time I go to the grocery store, it's $100, $200. The prices of groceries in America have skyrocketed terribly since Joe Biden was part of the administration. But anyway, it is a beautiful day. I'm over here at Ace Hardware. I had to get a gallon of paint and a couple of rollers because I'm remodeling my home office. I had a water leak in the corner of the roof from the flat roof leaking, and I'll show you a picture. The flat roof over the garage and the other part of the house has completely been redone. I did the entire thing myself. I went up yesterday and gave it a second coat of white roof coating. And actually, if I say so myself, it looks wonderful. And hopefully when it rains, which it doesn't rain very often in Arizona, but when it rains, hopefully, cross our fingers that we don't have any leaks. Because I had damage in the corner of the room in my office. The wall actually warped because of the water coming down the corner of the wall. So I tore all of that out. The framing for the wall actually had termite damage terribly. And on top of that, water damage. So I put new studs in the wall. That wall had, my home was built in 1978, and that wall had absolutely zero insulation. So I put some R19 radiant barrier board up on the wall and then covered it with 7/16 OSB. And then I put the siding, the wood siding that was, I don't have drywall, have wood siding. So I replaced 2 sheets of the wood siding. And now the wall is completely done. Now I have to paint. I'm changing the color from white to a summer green. And then I'll have white wainscoting and chair rail molding and moldings around the roof, all white. And then I got these really nice ceiling tiles to go up in the office. And it's going to have a Western theme with cowboy and horse paintings. And it should look incredible when I finish that room. But anyway, Trump's only been president one day. And have you seen? The border is actually being secured in one day. Trump shut down the border in El Paso and I think other places. Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, is helping President Trump. They're going to extend and rebuild the wall. Joe Biden tried to sell off parts of the wall that was already bought and paid for by taxpayer money. He tried to undercut Trump. Trump was able to stop the sale. So now, in 2025, after literally millions of newcomers have crossed the border illegally and entered our country unlawfully, the wall is going to finally get completed. And Trump is going to hire more Border Patrol and ICE agents, and the deportations are going to begin. They're probably already beginning today, which is going to be phenomenal for securing this country. Because honestly, folks, living in Arizona, we're close to the border and we're more susceptible to things that happen from the border crisis. So I am very, very thankful that we finally have a president that cares about the security and safety of the American people. I am very, very happy with my vote for President Trump. No regrets. I just want him to carry out the mission and accomplish the task that he was elected to do. Make America great again, and by all means, make America safe again. We have got a lot of people that should not be in this country. I'm all for immigration, but it has to be legal immigration. I am totally against illegal immigration. So ICE and the Border Patrol, they are going to have their work cut out for them. Without question, they are going to be in dangerous situations, and they will earn every dollar that they make. They will earn it, because it's going to be very tough to get some of these people out of this country. But thank God Trump got elected, and thank God they're going to work on the problem. Tom Homan is an incredible guy. He is all business, folks. He doesn't take any guff from anybody. And he is the right man to be in charge of the entire situation. It's going to be wonderful to see the removal of some of these people who should not, by any means, be in this country. So I am very, very pleased with what Trump has done so far. Yesterday, he signed an executive order releasing or pardoning 1,500 of the January 6ers who got caught up in the trespassing event at the U.S. Capitol. I was very, very glad to see that. Most of those people never, ever deserved to get arrested and harassed by the U.S. government. Most of them, their only crime was trespassing. They entered a building unlawfully. But you have to go back and remember that Capitol Police and other government agencies were literally waving these people to come in to the Capitol. So some of them just followed other people inside the Capitol. It was not the violent insurrection that they claim it was. I mean, think about it. Violence. There was a Capitol police officer that shot to death, Ashley Babbitt. She died that day from violence because he apparently freaked out. He was scared. I don't know. I was not there. But Ashley Babbitt was killed that day at the Capitol. The left tries to make it seem like it was, this great big violent episode and hundreds of people died and all this crap. That's not anywhere near the truth. It was not an armed takeover of the government. No one had guns. And the funny part of this whole thing is, the pipe bomber has never been brought to justice. They claim they don't know who the pipe bomber was. Now, they've got facial recognition on all of these people, the January 6ers that were arrested. They went days and days after the insurrection and went to these people's homes and filed warrants and arrested them. But they can't find the guy in the hoodie that put the pipe bombs on the ground. Isn't that strange? And isn't it strange that Joe Biden, yesterday or the day before, or whatever, pardoned the entire January 6th Commission? Liz Cheney, Adam Schiff, and others that participated in the January 6th committee. Why did they need a pardon? What were they guilty of? You only need a pardon if you're guilty of something, right? What were they guilty of? Why did Joe Biden have to pardon the January 6th Commission? Does that make any sense to you? What were they guilty of? They must have been guilty of something in order to receive a blanket pardon. So you tell me, folks. Anyway, I am so glad I heard Trump say. Now, I hope this happens because I've heard other people say this before. Trump said that they were going to release all the files from JFK, Martin Luther King, and I forget what the other ones are. But anyway, that information has sat in government archives literally decade after decade after decade. President Kennedy was killed in what, 1962, that era. All that information has sat there and sat there and sat there. Trump said that he's going to release those files, which I think is awesome. Those files should have been released decades and decades ago. Let the truth be known. Let people see the documents of where the investigations led to. The people that they looked at, let the outcome of those investigations be known to the American people. Every American tax-paying individual should have access to government knowledge. Nothing should be hidden from the American taxpayers. We pay for everything, and the government abuses and wastes our money. Billions, 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 trillions, millions. They waste our money. The only thing that should be kept hidden, say you have a top secret spy plane, you have a top secret missile, anything that's top secret for national security that we don't want other countries to know about, that should be kept hidden. I totally agree. But this stuff about 60-year-old investigations, it's not secret, folks. Most of us have an opinion about everything that has ever taken place in history. It is not a secret. JFK's assassination is not a secret. Most of the people involved, I'm sure almost all of them, if not all of them, have passed away. My God, it happened in the 60s. Those people were already in their 40s or 50s. Anyway, folks, so Trump said he's going to release that information. And by God, I want it. I want the American people to have it. And we can decide how we feel about things ourselves. So anyway, folks, that's what I have for you today. I hope that you're all enjoying having a true and real president that actually cares about you, supports you, wants you to have your Second Amendment, wants you to have your ability to speak freely. I am so pleased with my vote for Trump. This was my third vote for Trump. So anyway, folks, leave a comment. Please subscribe. Give the video a like. Share it with your friends. And I want you all to know that President Trump is going to make changes in this country. And I am all for the changes in this country. America in 2024 under Joe Biden got out of control with Transformer and DEI hire, all this stuff. Trump wants to get back to a system utilizing merit. May the best person qualify for the job. That's how it needs to be in every industry and every part of government in America, based upon merit. The best person for the job gets the job, period. It's not based on skin color or how you live. It's based on what your actual qualifications are. That's the America I want. That's how it used to be. So let's get back to that. Let's get rid of all this woke garbage. I don't want to hear any more about it. I'm done with it. Oh, anyway, folks, go out, do something nice for somebody. Have a wonderful day, and let's all have a very happy New Year. 2025 is going to be full of new, great American experiences. So let's congratulate President Trump, J.D. Vance. Let's pray that Trump puts the right people in the right areas and America does the right thing. Thanks so much. Arizona Guy, out.